Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is the current state of my YFZ450R. We are almost there, so close. And if everything goes to plan, this is going to be the last, I guess, building episode of the build series. We'll have a couple more episodes after that of the build series, but hopefully this should be the last building episode of getting this thing together before it's ready to go racing. So, in the last episode, we kind of buttoned this thing up, almost. I know I've said that a lot, but we're very, very close. Major parts we just kind of did. I think we did some protection stuff, so we got the old bumpers on. We got our bumper, our rear grab bar. I think I put my hand guards on in the last video, so got that buttoned up there. I'm trying to think what else major I did in the last video. I finished up, got all the brake lines, brake calipers, that stuff installed, and then I didn't do it in the video, but I did it off camera, went through and bled the brakes because I didn't want to drag you guys through that. Even time lapse, it's basically the same thing over and over again. Just pump the brake, hold it down, loosen the bleeder valve, and do it another 1,000 times or something like that. It took me a while. Rear brakes actually went pretty quick. Front brakes, it took me a good while. So I think I got them though now, but I'm gonna hopefully get some ride time in. We'll get those brakes going, get any air in that system worked out if there is any left. But hopefully that's all good there. And then one of the big things we did in the last video too is we got our Nerf bars installed. These Wrath H Series XC Nerf bar, whew, looking beautiful in that orange powder coat from 834 Powder Coating in Terre Haute. Hit him up for any powder coating needs. But yeah, I think I said it in the last video, one of the best looking Nerfs on the market, and it's honestly probably one of the strongest Nerfs as well. So go hit them up for a sweet set of Nerfs for whatever quad you do, whatever quad you've got. So yeah, and so pretty much all that's left is kind of just some cosmetic stuff. Really don't really have a whole lot to do in this video. I know I got to get my roost guard on. Big thing we're going to be doing is a fresh set of tires. Got a fresh set of tires over here from GBC. As always, we got some GB3 Groundbuster 3 Pros on the rear and some XC Masters on the front. Standard size, 2011 9 in the rear, 21 7 10 in the front. But yeah, nothing too special there. But yeah, we'll definitely be probably starting out this video getting these tires off, and I need to run the fronts up to Rissler's. He'll bust the bead off for me on the fronts because I don't really have a great way to bust the bead. For those of you who do have a good way to bust the bead on a set of rims, let me know down in the comments what you guys use. I need to get a good setup that I can use here in the shop because I mean, I only swap out tires once a year anyway, so it's not a big deal to run it up there, but it would also be nice to if I had a flat or something and I had to swap it out, it'd be nice to be able to do it here. So if you have any recommendations on busting the bead in your garage or whatever, let me know what that is. But yeah, he'll get me squared away on that, and then the rears are double bead locks, so we can just pop those rings off to swap those out. That's not too hard. So we'll probably start off doing that, and then one of the big things also in this video, hopefully, is plastics and graphics. So plastics, had a little bit of a hiccup with that. I'll inform you guys later. I'm actually going tomorrow to pick them up, and so I'm super excited for that. It's going to be a little bit of a drive for me, but super excited to go pick up a fresh set of plastics, brand spanking new. So those things will be absolutely sweet. And then graphics kit, I think she said she was going to print it at the end of this week, so hopefully I'll have it by the middle of next week, and we should be good to go there. You guys will probably, at the time I'm filming this, it'll probably be a couple weeks before this video gets released, just due to kind of waiting on those plastics and graphics, because it's Thursday right now, so I definitely won't have this video ready for Sunday. Hopefully the following Sunday I will, though. I've got a video planned for, well, you guys would have already seen it at this point. So anyway, I'm just rambling. So let's go ahead. We're going to get started on this video. I'm going to get these tires off, start loosening some bead lock bolts. And then also I do have a fresh set. Let me see. I've got the box over here somewhere. What'd I do with them? Oh, they're there. Stumbling over some stuff here. Oh, something else I do have. Just a sec, I gotta pick this box up. Okay, so here's the box I was trying to pick up. We have some fresh sets of rings from Hyper, so that'll be pretty sweet there. We got our set of fronts, and we also have, or actually no, this isn't a front, this is a rear. This is my inner rear, and then I've got mod rings for the front and the outer rears, and then those are going to be, these are going to be, they're non-mod ring, they'll be the inner ring to my rear. So I got a fresh set of Hyper beadlock rings, and then also have a fresh skid plate on the way. So from BCC skid plates. So they're kind of they're a little bit of a sponsor, kind of a little bit, not fully sponsored, but yeah, they're a little bit of a sponsor. They cut me a little bit of a break. So yeah, so I've been running their skid plates for a while, and they seem to work out pretty good. They're the poly material, so they're it's not a metal skid plate. I'm not a huge fan of the metal skid plates. I've always been more of a fan of the poly skid plates. Just a little bit lighter. You don't get the rattle out of them. I know you can mitigate the rattle on a metal skid plate. I did it on the 400, but they're just a little more bulky and that kind of thing. And yeah, I just like that overall. So I will quit rambling at this point, because I've probably been talking for 6 or 7 minutes just at the beginning of this video. And I know you guys didn't come here to just hear me talk. So I will quit talking now, and we will get into the video. So let's get to it. Okay guys, well, it's about a week later since the last part in this video when I was getting tires mounted up and putting skid plate on and all that good stuff. And you guys have already seen the first ride video at this point, so that was about a week ago. Well, yeah, about a week ago for me when I did the first ride. But yeah, so we are ready for a part of the video that a lot of you guys have been anticipating. I got a lot of this on the ride video, people saying, oh man, I can't wait to see the final product, and we're about to get there. So we got this thing, we got our brand new GBC tires all mounted up with our first ride on them as well. And of course, as always, they perform amazing, have nothing but traction on this thing. So that is absolutely sweet. Got all those mounted up, didn't have any issues with the hypers leaking or anything like that, so that was good. Got a couple new things I want to show you. First and foremost, you're going to see this in the background during the video, and I'm just going to get out of the way because people are going to ask. Not my quad, doing work on it for a gentleman, and yeah, so just doing some extra work on that. Not my quad, but you're going to see it in the background. But we do have a couple more new parts that we're going to add. We have a brand new fresh seat cover, same exact seat cover as what is on it, but as you guys can tell, this is orange. This is not orange. Well, it used to be, but it's good and faded at this point, and so to fully complete the build, I had to do it. My OCD couldn't take it. I had to get a new seat cover. So but it works out because my dad needs a new seat cover, so we'll probably throw this one on his. But got a brand new fresh seat cover from Forworks, and if you guys don't remember last year or you're new to the channel, they are one of my sponsors that I've had for the last couple years, and hands down they make one of the best seat covers on the market. It's way better than your cheap seat cover that you buy like on Rocky Mountain or any of the sites where you can get, like, you know, seat covers for 50 bucks, because on the inside it's not just. So here's what the outside is. The outside is this gripper material. That's what's on the outside. But then, as you can see, also on the inside, this is all padding. So not only is it good, thick, durable material on the outside, but you also have padding sewn in to the inside of the seat cover, which makes it a lot nicer in terms of comfort, and it also just makes it a lot more durable. So hit them up if you want a super sick, customizable seat cover. They sell some just like this, all different designs, and then you can also go through and you can customize it however you want, and then you can also add your name and number on the back. So pretty sweet there. We also have a number plate for the rear. I've never had one of these, but I figured I'd go ahead and purchase one. So we have a mount back here that we could put it on if we want to, so that should work out pretty good there. I'm gonna spin around because I got some stuff in the background that I don't want you guys to quite see yet. Also have a fresh skid plate. You guys saw me put a skid plate on, well, a couple minutes ago in the video, but that was my old skid plate, and I just put that on for the first ride. But we have a fresh one from BCC Skids. Always loved the poly skids over an aluminum skid. A little bit lighter, and you don't have to worry about them vibrating and that kind of thing. And they're also going to absorb the shock a little bit more compared to an aluminum skid plate. So if you're looking for a good skid plate, hit up BCC Skids. They've always done me well. So with that, I think we're getting to the point in the video that a lot of you have been waiting for, and that is plastics. And so you guys might have seen some stuff on TikTok. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it before I post this video. We'll see. But yeah, we have brand new fresh plastics, and they look absolutely insane. So I'm going to show you guys those real quick. So I've got the plastics set up here on the bench, and let's show them to you. Boom, there we have it. Orange, brand spanking new plastics. Oh my gosh. If you like orange, these are amazing. These are absolutely sick. And then we have the black fender radiator shrouds and gas tank cover to go with. If you guys know anything about the 2014 YFZ, that is the year that this that the YFZ came with orange plastics. These are OEM, these aren't aftermarket. These are 100% OEM plastics, but basically these are 100% OEM plastics, and so they've got all the mount points and everything like that, and they look absolutely amazing. But as what I was saying is, you guys know, if you know the 2014 model, it came with all these orange plastics, but then for side covers and radiator shrouds, they actually came in white. And so I ordered white. However, what happened was, I believe it was both the side covers came in, both of those came in white, and then the clutch side radiator shroud was in, but the throttle side radiator shroud was back ordered until like the middle of April. And I didn't just order these like last week. I ordered these like, I want to say the end of October-ish, somewhere in there is when I ordered these. And so it took a good while for that stuff to finally come in, for a lot of it to come in. And then eventually we finally got an update that that last piece wasn't going to show up till April. So what I decided to do is, these black pieces are in stock everywhere pretty much. You can order those almost anywhere. A lot of places have them in stock. And so what I did is I just went ahead, ordered all 4 of those in black, and then we sent the white ones back. I think it's still going to look good, because a lot of this stuff, a lot of this is orange and black. So I think it'll fit pretty well. It's not 100% of what the OEM was, but like I said, with the theme of this quad, I think it'll actually fit pretty well. Plus, once I put the graphics kit on, you pretty much won't see this stuff anyway. The graphics kit pretty much covers all of it, so you'll have that covered up, which I've got the graphics kit over here behind me. And I don't think you guys have seen it in the background yet, but that is also going to be part of this video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get these plastics installed. I am super excited. I'm not going to lie. I already set them on the quad a minute ago, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. You guys know I put the orange plastics a couple videos back from my dad's quad on it, and they look good. But these new ones, oh my gosh, it looks so good. So I'm going to quit talking at this point. I'm just super excited to finish this up. And so we're going to get right to it, and we're going to get these plastics installed. So let's get it. Okay guys, well, I kind of messed up the videoing just a little bit here, so what I'm going to do real quick is show you some stuff. So, last time, or I'm talking to you now right after I put the plastics on, and they look really good. So I'm going to throw up a picture right here showing what the quad looks like without with plastics, with the new plastics on it. And as you guys can see, it looks pretty darn slick with the new plastics. I'm a big fan of it. It looks really good, and I'm super happy with it. The reason I'm not showing you the quad right now is because the quad actually already has graphics on it. So what I'm going to do is I just wanted to show you that picture with the new plastics on. I got those on, and they're looking pretty good. And then I didn't really have time to film between then and when the guy came and put the graphics on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to that footage, show the graphics being installed. Fresh set of pro graphics, by the way. Big thanks to them for Elizabeth Harper for killing the kit this year. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so I'm going to cut to that footage. So let's put on some graphics. Well, guys, it's officially finished. We have an orange quad. Holy cow. Hopefully you guys liked that little edit. I usually try to do something like that for the fresh rebuild, but oh my gosh, this thing looks absolutely sick. And you may think, what the heck, Tyler, you're missing a graphic. Yeah, unfortunately we had a tiny mishap, and for some reason this graphic was not in the package, but called Pro Graphics, and they're gonna get me hooked up real quick with, they're shipping that out, so I should have that here shortly, but I couldn't take it. I wanted to go ahead and do the final reveal. Also, I didn't put it on the footage, but I, for the first time, installed a brand new seat cover. I've never done that before. I've always had people do it for me, but the people that I normally have do it for me were really busy, so I figured, you know what, I really want to get this thing finished, and I was sick of seeing that faded seat cover, so I decided to go ahead, just went down to Walmart, purchased an air stapler. If you're doing a seat cover, you need an air stapler. A hand stapler will not work. Trust me, I've tried. So get you a little air stapler for like 40 bucks. And honestly, I think it's not too bad. We do have a couple wrinkles right here in the middle, but those will wear in eventually. And I've heard that these are one of the hardest seat covers to install on the YFZ. So I figured, yeah, if I can do this one, then I should be able to do any of them. But overall, looks pretty good. So anyway, oh my gosh, there's so much orange, and I absolutely love it. We got those mud plugs looking absolutely beautiful. Let's do a quick walk around. We're gonna start on the front here. We got our Tyler McNabb 137. We got Pro Graphics absolutely knocking this kit out of the park. We got 834 powder coating. The Buggy Shop knocking out this absolutely beautiful powder coat. Looks absolutely amazing. We got 38 Motorsports hooking this thing up with, we can't see them, but they're down in the engine up top, a couple other places with some block off plates and a gas tank lowering kit. We got an absolutely beautiful HMF racing exhaust right here, sounding amazing, looking good as ever. We got some 9.2 crew goggles on board once again, keeping my vision clear, keeping my face comfortable, all that good stuff. Hauser Racing, we got some LTR Geometry XC long travel A-arms up front. We have our Hauser +1 steering stem. We've got our Hauser steering stem clamp. We have our Hauser Racing linkage down there. And we also have our Hauser Racing drop down grab bar right there. Absolutely beautiful. What else we got on this machine? We got our Fast Company flex handlebars up top, as well as our brake. I forget what this is called, but basically the brake spring return and whatever this little piece is called. I can't remember at the time or at the moment, but we got that on there. We have Wrath Racing on board once again. We got our super sick Wrath bumper up front, and the absolute best Nerf bars on the market, these Wrath H Series XC Nerf bar with the monster peg, absolutely killing the traction game on the boots. And then these Nerfs and nets just look absolutely sweet once again. We got Fly Racing, keeping me looking absolutely fresh at the races. Got a new kit coming for the first race of the year, so you guys will see that in the next video. We got our Sycra hand guards, keeping our hands protected, looking orange as ever behind those Pro Graphics as well. We got our GBC tires, giving us all the traction in the world. XC Master up front, GBC Groundbuster 3 Pro in the rear, killing it there. We got backed by the 137 Motorsports. That's my brand. If you guys need any vapor blasting done, let me know. I'll hook you up there. Ristler's Extreme ATV. They are my main sponsor. They've been my main sponsor for years now, and he does nothing but good for my program. He helps me out a lot. He's who I got the plastics through. He's who I got my engine internals through, and various bearings and bushings and anything OEM he always helps me out with. and just an all-around great guy. If you're in the area, hit him up for some sweet ATV parts. We got BNR Motorsports on board once again. We got an endless amount of parts. We got their fan, of course. We have their BNR Motorsports Fox Springer front shocks, absolutely killing it up front. And then also just have all sorts of different things. We have the Raccoon Racing products, radiator hoses, and what else we have that's BNR Motorsports? There's a ton of stuff. We got BNR Motorsports intake stuff, intake cover. We've got various block off plates. We've got all sorts of good BNR Motorsports stuff on this quad I can't think of at the moment, but big thanks to them. Oh, the Vortex came from them, and the tune. We did these guys already. Let's see, who do we want to do next? IMS oversized tanks, keeping me filled up with gas, keeping me going as long as it possibly can. We got Adams suspension. Once again, we got the rear revalved by them, and so that's keeping me going pretty good. And then I think that's all of the major, what am I trying to say, like parts sponsors. And now on to a couple new sponsors that I have for this year that aren't parts sponsors, but they're helping out. We got Game On Productions, design, printing, and laser engraving. That is actually my neighbor. He does all sorts of screen printing. He does shirts. He does graphics. He does cornhole boards. He does all sorts of good stuff. Look them up, Game On Productions. They can handle all that stuff. Hopefully they'll be printing me up some shirts here shortly. We also have Podium One Engineering. If you guys remember from a couple videos ago, I actually talked about Mikey's speed and fabrication, welding up these Nerf bars for me. That is actually who they are. They have rebranded to Podium One Engineering. They do all sorts of good work, whether it's welding, fabricating, and they do a lot in the side-by-side world, building custom chassis for side-by-sides, as well as building full-on race cars. So hit them up for anything like that. They are based out of Brazil, Indiana as well. Then we also have Trout's Professional Painting. Chris Trout, hit him up for any professional painting in the Brazil, Terre Haute area. And then his son, and I need to get this fixed on the graphics, and those are coming as well. There's supposed to be another sponsor in there. It's actually my buddy. His name is Cam Trout. He has Trout's Professional Soft Wash and Pressure Washing, and so I'm going to get that fixed here shortly as well. But once that is on there, hit him up for any, look them up, Trout's Professional Soft Wash and Pressure Washing. He does a lot of that stuff. Both of them are based out of Brazil, Indiana as well, and they came on board to support the program for 2024. So big thanks to all of my sponsors from an ATV parts standpoint, as well as the sponsors that are just helping out the program, making it, giving me the ability to go to the races and just helping out the program a little bit here and there. So I really do appreciate them. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this build just as much as I have. In the background, let me tell you, it's been stressful. If you want to live a stress-free life, do not buy a quad. I'll tell you that now. So I'm not gonna lie, it's been stressful. It's been headaches from time to time. As you can see, I've been pulling my hair out. I ain't got no hair left, but overall, I am very satisfied, and it was worth all the work because we have a super sick quad. And so, oh my gosh, I've been talking for so long. I've been talking for almost 10 minutes now, but I wanted to shout out all those sponsors. Oh, I missed one. I can't believe I missed one. Forworks. I can't believe I didn't say them. Forworks with the seat cover, absolutely killing it there. And then also we have the Forworks front roost guard and the Forworks carbon fiber number plate back here. I've never used that before, so I figured I'd go ahead and get me a sweet, sick number plate. Oh, and they have the taillight delete, rear taillight delete as well. But, okay, I think that's it. I think I covered all my sponsors now that I am looking at it. Yeah, it looks like, I believe I've covered them all. So yeah, big thanks to all of them, because like I said, without these guys supporting the program, making it a little bit easier on me financially, it wouldn't be possible. So big thanks to all of them. Big thanks to you guys for tuning into the video, and hopefully you have enjoyed it just as much as I have. So I'm gonna quit rambling at this point. Thank you guys for watching. Check back in a week or so for the first race. I'm actually filming this a couple days before the first race of the year, so it should be a good one. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.